Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're going live for the Conwell-Egan versus State versus O'Hara basketball debut program game. This currently starting third quarter, 17 Conwell-Egan and 19 Cardinal O'Hara. We're looking for a fun game tonight. A little bit of challenge for these opponents. It's been back and forth game this fourth. Leading players like Nelson Seda and Tristan Lassen for the Eagles, and for O'Hara. All right, ball's in inbound for O'Hara. Picked up by the court and playing man-to-man defense for Conwell-Egan. O'Hara, I just dropped down the two things to the ring. Pull up jumper from three. That's short. So rebound O'Hara. Back to the corner, outside to the wing. Up. A little to the dribble. Cross the corner. Corner, deep shot. No good off the far rim. Rebound again, O'Hara. Back to the corner. Shot. No good. Rebound again, O'Hara. Conwell-Egan lacking for the offensive boards, and it's going to be tipped out by Wayne. Conwell-Egan. O'Hara inbound from below. Inbound out to the top. Yeah, that's the win. And a pull up midi. No good. Without high steps. Now bring it to 24. Nelson Saban. That's a looking turn option. First one into the corner. Back up to Christian at the top. He looks for a move. Falling first, and that's going to get traveling. Unlucky for Tristan as it slips. Now it's going to be inbound side out. Here. Inbounded in. O'Hara looking up the court rapidly. Swung to the top near the free throw. Weekly move and going for the long post. And that's one. O'Hara. 17 Conwell-Egan, 21 O'Hara. 5:55 left at the third. Here's Tristan in one. Seen a lot of control for Tristan as the point guard of this operation. He goes for the layup, no good. Off grabs the rebound to John for Wayne. That group absolutely not. O'Hara off the fast fake, looking for Button. It's number 30 goes for the lay. Pump fake on John. Down. He's going to line shooting two. Great. So, and again, we have JJ coming in for John. Still 17 Egan, 22 O'Hara. 5:30 left. We have Sada bring up the floor. He's calling for everyone to get out of the way as he has a mismatch with the defender. Going to the wing for Wayne. Wayne with a deep three. Go! Wayne for his third triple of the night. 20-22. O'Hara leaves. O'Hara coming in, driving to the ring, shooting the basket, and swings up to the top. Wayne goes in for a steal, and O'Hara reaches. It's going to be time out leading ball. Foul each for the quarter. Sada got this intended movement. Sees it up to Tristan, now Craig. Craig looking to drive. He does, going for the lay. That one's good. 22-22. It's all tied up in thirds. Now at the top. Driving on JJ. As he swings, that's an obvious foul. I think it's going to be Conwell-Egan ball. Egan's momentum looks to be unstoppable here as O'Hara has not scored the last three possessions. Here we have Sada down the court. Cross grab, spin move, going for the top. And it's a reaching foul. 2-3. Got a good game here as O'Hara was leading for most of the time in the first half, and now it seems Conwell-Egan just has got the momentum. It's going to be a quick inbound to Tristan at season's pace. He's trying to get it out. He's trapped. He goes to the fadeaway. No good off the fuck rim. Got the rebound out to Nelson Seda for the triple. No good. Very has a quick rebound, bring it down the court. She pace. She's at the wing now. He goes to jab across the top. Swung over to the corner. It's a miscommunication as it's now tracked on the side. Back to the corner as he goes for a floater. That one's good. In 24-22, O'Hara leads with 3:55 left in the third. Now swung over to Craig on the who goes up to the top. No good. Back out to Tristan Master. Comes in. As he moves, that's a foul. Reaching on 12 for him here. Coming ball. We got sub coming in. We got John in for JJ in the center position. It's Tristan at the top. He goes to the high post with John. He's holding it, and now flip back to Nelson. Nelson spin, fade it, pull it, and that's goal. Into the full chillers. That's three. Being reference third. Falling from screen and roll. He gets it. He's going up. Blocked by John. He gets his own rebound right back up, and it's good. 26-24. Okay, wins. Best. Nelson going in. 1v1 gets his defender. He gets the floater. Right off lines to Lucky. And here comes O'Hara with a pass break. He gets the pass from Solo, but it's slipped off by Tristan Lassler. Now he's going down the board. 1v1. Second bucket all day. That's his game, ladies and gentlemen. Gets that steal and he's right to the lane. Here's O'Hara now. Looking for the shot, but he can't get it. Now here it is from the top of the key. That one's no good. Rebound Laster. He slows it down to the court. Setting up the operation now. He tries to give it to John. No good. Now to Seda. Now John will be in the high post. He'll still pass the lane. He drives in. Dribble pull up. No good. Seda tries to put it back out to the rebound. 26-26, all tied up in third. 2:14 left to go. O'Hara ball. Now back out to start. Coming down the right sideline. Slipped out. Now back to the wing. He's looking for the shot. He can't get it. He's going for a left, but slipped off by Wayne. He gets his own fire. Air ball. Wayne. Come twitching last time. Cracked in the corner on Wayne. Nelson Seda. Rising the floater. He gets the floater. He get it. 28-26. Now O'Hara comes down the court in some pace and gets it to the corner. All tied up. Ready to go. Kristen calling clear the right side. Bad, he's dribbling. Goes up. These teams seem to match up real well tonight as we have a close game going into reaching to the bottom of it. Now it's going in. It's 33 dribbling out. 1v1. Nelson Seda. He picks it up to the wing. That three's wide open. He shoots no good. Rebound offensively for O'Hara. Right to the top of the key for a three-pointer. No good again. One more offensive board as Zero drives in for the leg. Blocked by John. Unluckily back into the hands of O'Hara. Another block by John. That's his third in a row. Now Tristan Lassler brings down the court. And it's going to foul. Block on 2-5 for O'Hara. Conwell-Egan ball. Now subbing in is JJ for Craig. Ball in the hands of Nelson Seda. Back out to the lane of Wayne and back again to Nelson. Here comes on the high post is John. He's wide open. But he's got Seda. Seda drives to the lane. Wayne going to the high post. Step back three, no good. Passing it on to Seda. Next to Wayne for a deep three on the wing. In and out. Rebound offensively for John, but it slipped out of the hand by number 20 for O'Hara. O'Hara is in possession. That's a no-look pass to the corner for a wide open three. Good. O'Hara to take the lead with 31-28 with 10 seconds to go. Wayne slowing down the game for the last shot. 5 seconds to go. He calls for the screen from John. That's a deep three. No good. Conwell-Egan. We will take a short break as we resume to the fourth quarter. Thank you. As we resume the final and fourth quarter, it is Conwell-Egan ball with some new players on the court. Since Laster, as we saw from last quarter, he drives in, zigzagging to the lane, across the Lorenzo someone. He drives in, pick up, goes for the pull up, just off of the ball. Rebound and is O'Hara as they dribble down the floor. Looking for the shot. He doesn't get inside. Gave up. Pull up from the post. No good. Rebound Velez. Velez holding himself. Now swung to last record. Getting the screen is from JJ. He drives in on the big man. Finger roll. No good. Rebound from JJ. No, and it's stolen as 20 brings down the court with the pace. He goes for himself. No good. That mishap, but he is out of bounds because he lays in the floor out to the ball. Conwell-Egan ball. (28 31). 6 to go in the fourth quarter. O'Hara leads. Tristan got 1v1 against his defender. He does. Off the glass. Good for the right. He did less. Now O'Hara still up by one. Trying to go 1v1. He can't. It's off the foot. Nelson Seda for a side out inbound for O'Hara. Lasher with a high press for O'Hara. Good one. Trying to go 1v1. They push it to the ring. Back across to the left side. That tray ball. No good. Rebounding here's O'Hara. She goes up for the gets it. He's going to the line to shoot two. These free throws here are goal for the last quarter of the game with 5:20 to go. If you miss these, you could miss the game win. First one up, no good. Quick substitution paragraph. Second one, 32-30. Third, 5 10. Coming into our last final minutes of these quarter, it is going to get real interesting. Tristan Lasser going for the slim leg, similar to the last one. No good was. Here's a deep three from O'Hare on the wing. No good on the same. Rebounded for O'Hare. Gets the offensive truck. Got a box out there on those plays. Those rebounds are critical as O'Hare is trailing the way. That's good. Also getting a screen from JJ, who goes to the left-handed side. Data, go Carolina shoots one. So, O'Hare brings down in the front right foot. Guys in, structure with distance. Cardinal trying to really quick, no goal. Tops of the coach at 35 as he dives in. Now trapped and double to his clear for triple left. Get on that rim. Good conducted indeed. 35-34 as England take the lead. Now in front court is O'Hare. Awesome candidates to triple court for another 20. Gets that separation if you need it and takes a foul. That's just a basketball move at a Nelson bring it to the corner. Going into the top for Tristan Nice. And you get off the screen. Awesome. Gets the defender moving. And one! His second in a row. Nelson Sato going to the line to get 3-point play off the pick and roll. Subs coming in, Wayne subbing in for Jaden Velez and Trey in for Nick. That makes sense. Nelson Sato receiving some MVP chants from the sidelines. Love to see those from the crowd. And the D3 is then taken by O'Hare. A little too deep for his liking. And it's going to be a long pass to Lane down towards. That needs to run home. Now O'Hara going for the quick pull up for three. No good again. That's such a scene like their shot today. The deep three as Tristan Vassell brings it down the center of the court. Bringing himself to the corner, slung up to Lane. Big John controlling as he's been doing in the high post, trying to just get these playmaking passes off the rolls. Now Wayne soon bounce inside. Floater. Gets a bucket. 42-36 with 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Egan trailing away a little bit as it's getting comfortable for him. He's trying to provide into he's going get some good surprise and drag it away after last. Inbound here for O'Hara. On the three, going to the corner, not draw. What's Data? Sada brings it up. 2:15 to go in the fourth and final quarter. It looks like Egan's going to try to trial down his clock rate. Anyways, Thomas absolutely. But Corinthians, man, he grips the road with ease. Nelson Sada once again getting the steal, brings it down the court. He sees Lasker. He gives the line, and it's right out the hands. And it's on the floor now. Big John receiving, trying to get it out, but he can't. They go, Hera gets the pull. Hera down the court for the pull at three. That one's going away. 44-39. Egan leads. We got a chippy game here as we saw a push on the last play that did not get seen by the refs. Seeing some chants from fans that this isn't football. And I couldn't agree more. As we have a 30-second timeout for the both players, and we got 1:45 to go. I wonder what these coaches could be talking about telling these players as a 5-point game is. I would tell my players, go and try to drive to the lane, get that end one. Threes, you don't got to force them right here because they're not necessary. I'm excited to see what I can do. Excited to see what Egan pulls off in this fourth and final quarter. Try to close out this win. It's going to be underneath for Egan as a Harris will be having press. They get it to Wayne on the side. Back to Laster. Laster suspended. The rule goes to now they're going to see the half. Clock. Taylor. Play that person defending. He can easily go by him anytime. And since we're going to continue with Big John and choose back to Wayne. Wayne has the lane, but doesn't take his time to take the time off the clock. Now it's to Craig at the top floor. Back to Wayne. Wayne driving now. He's pressing in the corner, so it's hitting out by 20 for O'Hara. Playing smart basketball here, just slipping off the ball, receiving it again, just wasting that time off the clock. O'Hara couldn't do much here. Tristan receiving it far down the court and blowing by the defender once again, slowing down. And they force a fast pass by Tristan and to a steal. As O'Hara brings down the court now. After 30, trying to pull up the three, doesn't show. Flips it off to 2-5. Ball's on the floor now, and Brave jumps on it immediately. That's good defense. Conwell-Egan ball with 48 seconds to go. Up by 5. Another inbound for Conwell-Egan and the press from O'Hara. Nelson getting off the timing. Quick foul. Seems they're going to foul all the way until the bonus, or there was some free throws. O'Hara's going to try to get a steal, maybe get some easy points, but it's going to be tough playing defense. Kane gets it this time, and again, Aberantos checking in for John. Trying to get the best free throw takers as they can on the court. Come on, from Coach Glenn. Never seen this time with no foul. It's nice to hustle with the ball and spot that with who's with just 37.7 to go. And the fifth foul of the quarter. Now going to shoot 2 is Tristan Laster. This lead could very much slip away from Conwell-Egan if they make these critical free throws here. First one off the left rim. Now rechecking in is John for Aberrations. Second free throw. No good again. O'Hara. Ball brings it down the court. Trying to go. No good. Bounce. 3. Can't. And it's stolen. Tristan Lassler. Bring it down the court. Slowing down. Pass on to Wayne. Wayne pass to Tristan Lassler. It's a foul first. As Wayne will go to the line to shoot 2. 25 to go. First one, the Everento's cuts in for John. Once again. Second free throw, so good stat. Off the hand of Tristan Lasser. It's going to be O'Hara Falls with 23.9 to go. O'Hara bringing it down the field with some tape. So driving to the wall. As they pass it over to he brings down. Going to be another foul for O'Hara. As Wayne will go once again to the line to hopefully make it. Even sending no players into the free throw as they are just playing critical defense here. First free throw up. Missed the last three free throws taken. Wayne. Good shot to the line. Deep three for number 12. It's 4.8 to go. And 3 games. Conwell-Egan and O'Hara. And a timeout for O'Hara. Taking a full timeout here. 4.8 seconds to go. Don't know much you can do with that except a buzzer beater, hoping that Egan misses both their free throws. It's going to be an interesting game. And I'm excited to see what happens. The game resumes. We got Conwell-Egan ball down the side. There we go. Enough to take his ball into immediate foul. Shooting 9%. Single goes to the line to shoot 2. These free throws are absolutely critical. If we miss these, they have a chance to hit a late game 3. Yeah. So making the first, pushing it to a 4-point lead. Second one is also goal 47-42, 3.9 run was up there. Didn't one last up. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to JV basketball. I think we'll have varsity at 7 shortly. Now we're going to push it for a post-game, wrap up with Colin Haney and US students. All right, what a game we had there. 47-44, coming all the way down to the fourth quarter. Colin Haney, we saw the whole game. Give me your perspective. What do you like seeing? What did you not like seeing? I really love how Egan kept pushing. Well, when O'Hara was winning at first, they didn't let that get them down. They kept pushing and they kept scoring. It's been like that all game. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It was back and forth in the beginning. Egan started to trail off. They really kept control the whole game here. And, O'Hara just couldn't seem to catch up. And, as we saw some key components in this game, who do you think some of the top players for Common League will then? My personal opinion, I think it would be either John or Nelson Seda.
on John's part, he got a lot of stands for scoring over a lot of points. And Nelson Sagan, he just kept stealing the ball, throwing down the and scoring, and he got most of our points.
Yeah, I could agree. John really held it up in that high post playmaking, it off the stiff classes. And, Nelson Seda and Tristan Lasser, really holding the point guard positions, setting up the plays and setting up the passes, just setting up the offense in general and the defense as well. And we saw a lot of steals and, that led to fast break points. As we had a game going all the way down the wire, having fouls, what do you do in those types of situations? How can you prepare yourself?
Just practicing before the games, like on what to do when the other team is down that much. Just keep pushing, try to get away from them, and try to score as many points as you can.
Yeah, for sure. As we saw, we missed some of those free throws. Free throws are critical in the post game and final quarters. Got to make those free throws as they are critical because you miss those, you missed out for the game winner. I've seen a couple of game winners in my past, and most of them have come from free throws. Make those, you win the game. And that's going to wrap up as our post game for JV basketball. Thank you for tuning in as we kick back for varsity at 7. Thank you.